Well, one of the primary motivators coming out of Mission Control is not as much, let's just count the number of visitors who come in, let's just count new members, has really been about how do we fulfill the call of Matthew's Gospel to make disciples. And so what we're really trying to measure is enthusiasm. You know, the more enthusiastic we are about our faith, the more people want to be a part of that. And so we're trying to build disciples that are excited about their faith. And seeing that process happening has been the most exciting, I think, so far. And we're looking to continue to build on that.
Well said. I agree. If we improve our discipleship within our church, then it will overflow out amongst the community, hopefully, and then perhaps other people may say, I want to check out Broadway Presbyterian.
I mean, it's always exciting when you get creative people together and to give them permission to be creative. And one of the mottos from the Deep Dive Nightline video is encourage wild ideas. So we want people who come up with insane ideas that we couldn't possibly do. And that's okay, because then we say, well, we can't do that, but we could do this. And so you have to have people who think wildly in order to get to really creative stuff that's doable. And so that's why we have the chart, because there are things that are a great idea, but they're not doable. And that's okay, we still need those ideas, because you have to have that kind of free, wild, creative process, or you never get to anywhere that's particularly interesting.
And those ideas could be doable down the road.
Could be.
Possibly.
Yeah. The kids' cave has worked out really well.
Yes,
I mean, it's been used multiple times. And so I think that it makes an immediate statement that this is a kid-friendly space. And so it's functional, it's visible. That was another thing that Mission Control wanted, was we need to do things that are more visible. So the welcome station is very visible. We created a space where, as people are coming in the main entrance, it's also kind of a modified fellowship area. We're trying to avoid people showing up right before worship and leaving immediately without having an opportunity to connect people. So our greeters have been trained, how to identify people, how to receive them, how to welcome them, how to steer them towards me after the service so I have a chance to talk to them, and how to inform families when they come in that the kids' cave is available to them. So that piece of receiving, being hospitable, directing people, being clear in communication has been really important for our greeters, how we receive people. So that's been, I think, very helpful and been received well.
And we've learned throughout this process. For example, we set the kids' cave up to be a very kid-friendly area. The first time it was used, it became clear we didn't have any seating for the adult in the room. So we've fixed that. We've got seating for adults. Same thing with our new greeter process. We continue to hone in on more things that need to be included.
One of the challenges for Broadway Church here is that we're on the east side of town, and most of the new development has been on the west side of town. And so visibility has become a little bit of an issue. There's less going on in the community on this side of town than there is on the other. So Mission Control looked at that and said, well, we need to try to increase our visibility in the community. So that involves just trying to host more events here. So we had the Community Messiah performance here. We had an Advent workshop where we included our preschool families. We're hosting a Saturday night worship event that's partnered with other churches that will raise our visibility. And so that's been a key piece. So my hope is that people will know more about what's going on here. Community events like a rummage sale, things like that get people in the church for different reasons. We have community theater that also rehearses in our fellowship hall. So again, making good use of our building and getting community people here. And partnering with other churches and doing events that have a community-wide appeal is really where we're headed. I think, first of all, we have more questions than we have answers.
Absolutely.
We're still in experimental mode, creative mode, trying things, adjusting,
Yes.
dropping things, moving on, you know. So I don't know, social media, website, whatever, but honestly, I'd be more curious what other churches are doing than to have them looking at us, because we're still trying to figure things out.
But I do think the deep dive
Yeah.
shopping cart video clip was very helpful.
Yeah, it's very inspirational to how the creative process should work.
And that everyone on the team is equal, you know. So we don't really have a team leader, so to speak, or a chairman. We are all equal, and we voice our ideas.